Pen, pen, pen. Sorry for my tardiness. Good morning, everybody. Please forgive my tardiness. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, everybody. Drop those GMs in the chat if you haven't already. We do have news at 10. Yes, we do. Make some bamboo. Start off with this bear bar, bouncing off the 20 MA. But looks like it's finding some bullish momentum here. We're closing above the trading range that we were in all day yesterday. Literally all day within this trading range. Nice little push up here. I'm thinking it's trying to fill the gap, but I need to close above this high. Otherwise I feel like it's too many scalpers, right? If you can't close above this high, that means people are scalping. Bears are scalping here. Not saying that we can't get through the scalps, but less likely, right? When there's scalpers there. Sherman, good morning. Smith, good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're just getting started here. Let's stay patient. We got some volatility here. Big bear bar, big bull bar. Oh, let's see what happens. This bull bar has a big wick on it, but we're closing clearly above yesterday's trading range. And we have a gap above that looks like it wants to fill, but I'm gonna be patient here. Look at that. Probably wants to retrace to the top of this bar, back to the open. If we can't get there, that means the bulls are pretty strong. If we can't get back to this high or the open here, I think it means the bulls are pretty strong here. We shall see. 3, 2, 1. We end bearish. All right, inside bar. That means it's pausing. Uncertain. Pretty much doji bar on the 15-minute chart. A 15-minute chart, pretty much, it's a big bar, but it's pretty much a doji bar. I want to retest the top of this. And then we'll see how it reacts off of this price point. 2 bull bars after that, maybe. Good long trade. Looking for one more leg up. Also, morning reversal. Possibility here. Don't get married to any premise. Just trade it. Just trade as you see it. Big bull bar. I kind of want to see it test this breakout area. There's a gap here, and I want to see if we close beneath it or close above it once we test it. It's a gap. Good morning, everybody. Show those GMs in the chat. Pandas, we are up $633 on these accounts trading micros for 1 week. 1 week of trading micros. Isn't that insane? 1 week of trading micros. Let me just help you understand. That's $12,000 made in one single week. $12K made in 1 week. $12K. $12,000 was made in 1 week. I mean, I don't know about you, but making $12K in a week trading micros, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. What do we got here? Another inside bar developing. I want to test this line here, this breakout area. The main reason being is because people who sold here, they're going to come out break even. If they haven't already scalped. But let's say you sold here looking for follow through and then you get this bar, you're still holding and you want to come out break even on your trade. BJ, good morning. It's Friday, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, Friday, Friday. We are back live at it again, and we are being patient here. We do have news at 10. So we could be waiting for that. And the news is big enough to wait for, in my opinion. News at 10. You got an OII pattern here. OII. Well, let's see. The candle hasn't finished yet. We still got about 1.5. All right, we broke the low. We tested this line. I'm curious to see if we close above it. If we close beneath it, then kind of, who knows what can happen. This can go all the way back down, back into our trading range. Big push down. Big push down. Very confusing. So I want to see how we end relative to this line. If we close beneath it, possible trading range. If we close above it, possible breakout. Wow, look at that. This one candle basically matches this candle. Essentially, in my opinion, nullifying this candle, making this a big up, big down, possible trading range again. But what we're waiting for now is news at 10. Essentially, what we're waiting for. We were basically in this triangle all day. Trading range indicator just marks the trading range so perfectly. Just mind you, I did not draw this green line and this red line. It was automatically created with the trading range indicator. Using pure price action, the trading range indicator marks the trading range. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't draw it better myself. But now that we had this big push up, the trading range is done. This was strong enough to break the trading range. No longer continuing. Okay, so we closed beneath this line. I'm feeling trading range now. Come back to the bottom. Maybe come back to the top, but going in and out, in and out. It's just not a strong move for the bulls here. It's confusing. And we could be going sideways until news. Chance asks, do you still use two-legged pullback setup? Yes, I do. I used it yesterday. I use it when it's available, but you know, it's not always. It doesn't always set up. Even you don't even see one every day, especially on the 5-minute chart. You don't necessarily find a good setup every day. Yesterday, like, I mean, is there any really good setup for two-leggy? I don't know. See if we close above this. I need 2 closes above it to feel confident, but right now, it's just sus. Albert, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Slow and steady is the strat here. When will I change to maybe 2 micros? At a certain point in time, we'll double our micros accounts. That's a good question. Every trade on a 5-minute, you risk about maybe $50. 50 to 60 bucks, and that's about 2% of 3,000. That is 2% of 3,000. So basically, every $3,000, you can trade an extra micro on the 5 minute chart, in my opinion. But even that, I mean, the 5 minutes actually like, let's say I risked all this. This is $103 of risk, $140 of risk. It's actually a lot, right, for one micro. Chance says two-leg pullback. Do you trade it on 1 minute? And if not, does it still work? Yeah, I did. Yesterday I traded on a 1 minute chart. So yesterday my two-legged pullback setup happened here. My goodness. I took a two-leggy here. A, B, C, two-legged pullback. First pullback, first entry, second pullback. And second entry, you can see I entered here and I exited here at the gap fill. And it was like, I caught the bottom like pretty much perfectly. News dropping in about 5 minutes. Wait, what's going on here? What? I'm tripping out. Oh, 1 minute chart. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping out. Okay, strong bull bar. It doesn't mean much because we had a big bull bar here, and look at what happens here. Another bull bar. It doesn't mean much to me. It feels like trading range right now because, I mean, also we're clear above the 20 MA, but just this down, big up, big down, big up makes me feel like trading range. Even though we see some maybe bullish bars here, I gotta trade this as I see it. No, that's what I see. I still think we gotta wait for news. YTRA 1891. What a name. No idea what that means. Hello. Thanks for joining. What happened in 1891? OI pattern. It's just like perfectly setting up for confusion. Right, you got the OI pattern. See, we got a decently strong bull bar, but no follow through. We don't close above any previous candles highs. This might seem bullish, but it's just, in my opinion, confusing. We're basically just making a triangle here. Triangle means wait. What is OI pattern? Outside, inside. Outside bar, inside bar. Alberts would just say inside bar, assuming the previous bar is an outside bar. But I like to say OI. Outside, inside pattern. If this bar is completely inside this pattern, the reason why it's significant is because you can trade this. This is the setup. You can go long here and go short here. And whichever side it breaks, that's where you enter. If you enter long, then you put your stop loss on the other side of the inside bar. If you go short here, then you put your stop loss on the other side of the bar. Like I said, even though there's a bull bar here, it's just we got the big down, big up, big down, big up, big down. It is literally setting up for news to break out for news. Your risk on that trade is $147. Incredible. It's huge risk for one candle. On a micro, pandas. Don't forget, we're trading micros right now. What news at 10? Check Forex Factory. You can see the news. I would highly recommend Forex Factory and filter it with USD only. High impact news only. but it's the U of M consumer sentiment. Another inside bar. It looks like, I don't know. We gotta let it finish, but I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get inside bar and right when the news drops, we get the breakout, making it pretty much a coin flip here. It's a coin flip, in my opinion. We do have a magnet which is filling the gap above. There's a gap here above. It's a magnet, but also potential trading range. Come back to the bottom trading range. It's just, in my opinion, it's just if you want a coin flip, if you want a coin flip trade, here it is. I'm just waiting for the news. I'm gonna see what happens after the news. If we can get some potential strong closes, one way or another, and if we don't, maybe I'll just look for a trading range instead. It's really creating inside bar. Right? Oh, I pattern now. Even more condensed. Clearly above the 20 MA. News dropping about 1.5 minutes. Sitting my pause. Thirty more seconds. The news is prelim U of M consumer sentiment, University of Michigan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Breaking above the OI pattern. 50-50 chance now to make a 1-to-1. This is all sorts of confusing. I'm just saying my pause here. Yikes. That's not what you want to see if you go along there. I'll tell you that much. That's not what you want to see if you go along there. Truly is not what you want to see. 20 EMA looks like acting as support though, which is nice. Trading range, pretty much looks like. I thought we were gonna break out here, so I'm just saying my pause. All right. One of those days. One of those days. One of those days. It's gonna make you fight for every trade here. I mean, this market is a limit order market. Scalpers above, scalpers below. But breakout mode. So I don't know if it's a place I would really want to scale in if I try to scalp here. BJ, that was exciting. Very, very exciting. Amako asks, in an outside bar, is the opening and closing considered the highs and lows? No. The highs and lows are considered the highs and lows. Outside bar, the high and the low. I'm not sure you're asking, but I mean, yeah. So I'm guessing you're asking. OI pattern, the high and the low. Even with a bull bar here, I need 2 bull bars in a row. This is very confusing to me. Maybe it shouldn't be. I should just go short here, huh? We do have an OI pattern on a 15-minute chart as well. Right, OI pattern on a 15-minute. 1-minute chart is just very confusing. But this might be the chart to trade if you want to look for a scalp. This is what I see. I see a triangle. The problem with this is that obviously, as you get closer and closer to the apex of the triangle, then you may break out. So scalping here, it could be dangerous. Because it could go against you very hard, breaking out. Oh. I may join in the scalpers. I can try maybe next time we test the previous candle's high. Okay. Notice, because we didn't close above this line on this bar, I felt like trading range ensuing. Maybe could have been a lucky guess. Okay. Do I want to buy the bottom of this trading range and scalp out as it has been happening for 30 minutes? Should I just buy here? Okay. It didn't quite enter the trade I'm in. Looking for 25 points. $50 trade, just scalp out 1-to-1. Buy low, sell high, scalp. That's what I'm seeing. Unless we decide to break out now, then I'll just take the hit, small hit, and I won't complain. Eventually, you got to jump into scalping because, like, how long can they scalp for? And you not be part of the scalping. It's like a trend. Like, how long are you gonna let it trend for, and you not jump in the trend? You gotta eventually try to scalp here as well. Buy low, sell high, scalp. It could break out here. If it breaks out, then I'll probably lose this. I'll just lose this trade, and I'm not gonna scale in because if it breaks out and I try to scale in against that, you're talking about big pain here. You're talking about real big pain if you try to scale in when it breaks out against you. You're talking about huge pain. So we just take the hit and move on. Maybe I didn't buy low enough. I don't know. But now this looks like it's breaking out. This is not something I want to scale in against. because it's been in breakout mode, and I'll try to scalp one last time, but my timing's impeccable. It seems like, as in worst timing ever to try to scalp here. If you want to break out, I mean, in my opinion, you gotta close beneath this low. If you want to break out, you gotta close beneath this low. There it is. This is something you do not want to scale in here. If you do not want to scale in when it's about to break out like that. Here, buying this, I don't know, any of these lows here. Like I bought this low, and I was willing to scale in. Like I bought this bear bar, and I was low. I just bought it, and I ended up scalping out. This is somewhere where you may want to scale in because the trading range, it's a trading range. It's been here for a long time. If we close beneath this line, then potential breakout, and test the lows. Possibly fill this gap. See, if I scaled in here, it'd be big pain. Something I really wouldn't like. Can we close beneath this line? Or we close on the line? We're closing so close. We close beneath it, pandas. That's a good sign for bears. That's a very good sign for bears, in my opinion. Or we can still be buy low, sell high, scalp. Who knows? This one's tough for me. The fact that we closed beneath this pivot low makes me wonder, are we in a downtrend now? Luis, good morning. Fall through is pretty horrendous. Okay. Fall there's horrendous here. Trading range, or are we in a downtrend? Two strong bear bars in a row. Only one close beneath the 20 EMA so far. Very confusing to me. I don't mind sitting my pause here. I don't mind taking an L today either, because it's confusing. Day traders is long. Thoughts and prayers. Ooh, you know what? I mean, if I scaled in, Eventually, I would have made some bamboo, but goodness gracious, you have to take some big pain. If I scaled in, I would have taken $166, $168 of pain. 84 points of pain. It's a big trading range though. The fact that we closed beneath this low though, makes me wonder. Now do I sell the top here is a question. Or is it so apparent that now we're just reversing and we're going to break out to the upside? The 15-minute chart looks wild. Huge wicks here. The 15-minute chart. Very big wicks. Big push up. Biggest bar of the day. Is it? Never mind. Nope. It's not that big. Well, we'll see. Maybe it might be the biggest bar of the day. Going back to the top of the trading range. Should I be crazy and just sell the top of this? Should I be crazy and just sell? Sell a bull bar here. A massive bull bar. Biggest bar of the day, I believe. We still have a minute on it. Bigger than this bar. Not bigger than this bar, the second bar, bar 2. Not bigger than bar 2, not yet. Give me 2 consecutive bull bars and I'll go long. Is it the biggest bar of the day? Ending near tie. Strong bull bar ending near tie. Definitely bigger than this one. It is smaller than bar 2. But ends near tie. It just still feels like trading range to me. Like I want to sell near here. But if we get 2 bull bars in a row, I might just go long, see if I can scalp out. But it feels like we're on top of a trading range right now. Day trader done for the day. Congrats. Good trade. Good trade. Solid trade. What a reverse. Appreciate it, day trader. Appreciate it for you sticking around. What's going on here? Do I want to go short is the question. 2 bull bars in a row may convince me just to go long, but look at the price action. Big down, big up, big down, big up, big down, big up. It's just very classic trading range price action. maybe worth trying to short the top here and scale in if it goes against you 1 or 2 candles. Maybe worth trying here. Hmm. It's crazy. These candles are huge. Last minute or so. Could be a strong bull bar. 2 strong bull bars could make this always and long, but I don't know. I may scale in. I may try to go short and scale in here. Could be a silly mistake. 2 bull bars in a row now, trying to go against that. Could be always in long, trying to fill the gap. Buy low, sell high, scalp. That's the plan, in my opinion. And then we'll scale in. I will scale in again at the gap fill if I have to. Big down, big up, big down, big up, big down, big up, big down. Just gonna scalp out here if I can. Okay, bears can't make a scalp. Having a hard time making a scalp here. Could be always in long. Okay, we're gonna scale in one time. Looks like gap fill, obvious gap fill here. Trading range price action. Gotta trade it as I see it. Trying to go short near the top. This is breaking out so strong. I should have gone long to fill the gap, but golly. I just felt like it was so obviously trading range, big down, big up, big down, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let me try scaling here. Try to trade this as a trading range, but it could be breaking out now. Timing is impeccable. Dumb trade to go long. Two bull bars in a row. I was thinking maybe I should just go long there. Uh, but I felt too close to the top of a potential trading range. I don't know. I still feel okay scaling in and see if I can get out with some profit here, but we shall see. To me, the most obvious place to scale in will be the gap fill. Another strong bull bar, three strong bull bars in a row, clearly above 20 MA. Um, Langer says, Panda, if you get denied, can I get trade 8 days, five $50 days to get approved? Yes, sir. That's it. That's exactly all you have to do. Apex, it's nice because all you have to do is, if you get denied, just trade 8 more days, and only 5 days have to be over $50 or more. Three strong bull bars in a row. You're thinking probably just break out here, and I could be like scaling at a bad time, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like a trading range. Big down, big up, big down, big up, big down, big up. And I just, we could break out here, but the chances actually breaking out are less than trading range at this point. Still, breakouts are always less probability. If we can scale in here, hopefully we can at least come out break even. And even profit. Let's see if hopefully the trading range price action could be play in our favor for a little bit here. I'm basically risking a scalp here a little bit more. If it goes more than a scalp, then obviously I don't want to be in this anymore. All right, I guess we're not in trading range, pandas. I guess we're breaking out. We're gonna be a massive bull trend day today. Now it's incredible. Um, yeah, what can you do? I mean, trading range price action. We saw it for a while. This big bear bar gonna be a nice buy zone if we ever come back down here. Now we got solid three bull bars in a row. Uh, yeah, maybe silly for me to have sold after two bull bars in a row, strong bull bars. The play was to buy it here, and it became always a long actually with this bar. I thought I could take advantage of trading range, price action, and the fact that we're probably at top of a trading range if we are in one. But the market is proving me wrong here. Oh, it is what it is. You're gonna take hits like this. To me, I mean, 291 already, in my opinion, hard stop. I don't think I'm gonna trade anymore. Losing 291 with micros, it's like it's what you gotta do. You gotta just take these on the chin and um, and learn from them. No more selling after two strong bull bars. No more selling into the even if you have trading range price action, the potential of breakout is there. So don't even mess with that. Don't even mess with that. If I see this, I should have been more cautious and be like, all right, most likely, you know, not most likely, but chance of breakout, but also trading range. So that should have made me a little more cautious. I mean, if this comes all the way back down now after stopping me out like a couple ticks, it is what it is, right, Pandas? What can you do about it? You gotta take the hit. Like it went more than a scalp, and for me, if you're going more than a scalp, then basically I think the Bulls are swing trading now. In my opinion, this looks like it wants another leg up at least. So maybe I can take advantage of that if we have another leg up. You can try to go long here, but right now, as of right now, I'm gonna sit on my pause, potentially rest of the day, and just take this hit on the chin because for me, I want to lose no more than $250 a day, and I've already lost 291. So 291 is yeah, I'm guessing 291 is, yeah, that's a pretty good. Hey, it's about 10% of your threshold, so I don't wanna lose much more than that. 10% of your threshold. So yeah, confusing. Um, Maybe not so. Maybe I made it more confusing than it had to be. Maybe I made it more confusing than it had to be. Maybe obvious, just long after two bull bars in a row. Even in trading range price action, two bull bars in a row. You can see from here, turn always in long. After three bull bars in a row, they said, we're just going to go. We're going to make this breakout. It continues to go higher. Absolutely incredible. Can I can I find another trade idea? Probably have to wait for a pullback, in my opinion. Pullback of some sort. This is the daily chart. Okay. I see. I see. When you have five bull bars in a row like this, I mean, you're thinking another leg up. You're thinking another leg up. Bare minimum here. Two legs up here. You want to test, this area here. You also want to test this green box if you can get to it. Patrick, good morning. Um, am I looking for one more trade idea? Well, if we get a pullback, maybe we'll see. I mean, we get five, pretty strong bull bars like this in a row. You're thinking essentially, this is wants one more leg up, but can we get a pullback? Is the question. Or are we still in trading range? At this point, I feel like we're out of the trading range, the pool of the trading range. Could be wrong though. I've been wrong once before. Okay. Bear bar. Is it crazy to think you're still in a trading range? Is it crazy to think that? Not really, but Right now, the evidence points to bull trend. BJ just says, "Well, Panda, I mean, it only takes a 10-point mini to break even." Absolutely. That's the thing about trading the micros. It's like any single day, when the day is good for you, and if you wanted to, you can trade the minis, and you can obviously make like $2,000-3,000. But we're squabbling over 300. At this point, it's not even about how much money I've lost today. It's just about how confused I was taking that trade, and I took it. I'm a little upset at myself for taking that trade. Strong bear bar ending near slow. First pullback. Do I strictly trade Nasdaq? Yeah. Welcome back, Maddie. Change. Why the change? Nascraq is more volatility. EMINI is I want to tear my eyes out. You know what I mean? It's so slow, so choppy. More volatility means more opportunity, more setups. Langer Schneerl says, "You already have a $250,000 past just full port." I think you're missing the point here. We're trying to make a mill. We're trying to make a mill here. We're trying to make a mill here. Bear bar, ending on its low with follow through. If this comes back to where I bought right here, that means that my resolve for the trading range was not strong enough. And I could have at least not only come out break even, but made some bamboo. But at a certain point in time, you got to be like, all right. I mean, when is high enough? When is high too high? How far against you is it too much? Two bear bars in a row could trigger a push back into our trading range. And it happened twice. My resolve wasn't strong enough for my trading range. I went long here, and if I kept scaling it, I would have came out with profit. If I went short here, and if I kept scaling in, only scaled in once, kept scaling in, then I would have come out break even at least. I scaled in one more time up here, 25 points above, more or less. Like where I came out, probably was scaled in again here, or scaled in here at the low, break of the low here. Thinking trading range. Maybe next time I just wait for a good signal bar to go short instead of trying to go the limit order after a strong bull bar. Bit silly. It's a bit silly what I did. And that's the thing I'm most upset about. I mean, $300 or whatever, but the fact that I went short there. I should have been more patient. Look, we're gonna come back to my break even. Looks like. But this push was so strong. It just made me like not wanna have to hold against. It just hold against when this goes against you like this. It's tough. It's tough. It's actually really tough. I mean, look at that. Are we gonna come back to this blue line, which is basically the break even, my first entry? Absolutely insane. It looks like it wants to come back to my break even here. That's crazy. Just how many scalings do you really need though? The better trade was just to wait for a big bear bar or a strong or nice good signal bar to go short. This was the best trade here. Just go short here after a bear bar. That would have been a better thing to have done than what I did. Just go short after two strong bull bars. I basically did the worst thing possible in that situation, in my opinion. I'm just curious if it comes back to break even on my first trade. It's funny. It's really funny. Two bear bars in a row. Now it feels like trading range again. It does come back to my original short, which means that I would have made money on this one. It came out break even on this trade if I had scaled in more. The problem was not me not scaling it enough. That is partially the problem. The bigger problem is I went short at a bad time. I should have gone short after this bear bar here. There was potential to break out after two bull bars in a row, and I took a silly trade. You want to see two bull bars bouncing off this green box. If we see that, then probably good trade to go long. I don't know if we're gonna get there though. Yeah, I guess at the end, just didn't have strong enough resolve, or this came at a bad time. Never go short after two bull bars in a row. Let's just say that. Ending on their highs, especially two bull bars ending on their highs. It's silly, silly thing I did. Probably have to wait another 30 minutes for a setup here. It could take a while. Because of that, and me already hitting my, hard stop. I think those are wins, right? Stopping when I hit my hard stop. That's gonna help me in the long run, especially on the road to a million. Uh, Down 291. I wanted to lose, no more than like 250. I already lost a little more than that, but I wanted the trade to play through. Um, we'll come back. We'll come back. We'll come back stronger next week. I think. I don't know. Maybe I have to look back, but maybe my track record is not good on Fridays. Fridays typically is very confusing, and just don't know. Maybe it's good if I just take a break every Friday. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. You come back on Monday, just several days of mental capital restored. Yeah, with this push down, you're thinking one more leg down. Creating a second entry long. Maybe bouncing off Screen box. It's a buy zone. It's a buy zone. Curious to see how the second entry long forms here. Or if it'll just be a first entry and bounce back and retest the highs with a first entry. Curious to see. I'm thinking more second entry long because I think it wants to go down further to retest this area. Especially with a bear leg like this, looking for another leg down. I think it seems like what might happen here. Let's see. If that happens, then I'll probably go long. I don't know if I can stream long enough though for today to do that though. Now we're like kind of coming back into basically creating a big trading range here. Okay, first entry. Curious. We're gonna retest the highs here. I want this first entry to trigger to see if we get a second pullback. Okay, first entry triggers. Are we getting a second pullback here? Or all we're getting is a first entry, and I mean, I think you have reason to think we have one more push down, right? 3 bear bars in a row. Also, you have a support here, strong support here. Sitting on my pause. Sitting on my pause. Second entry short on the 1-minute chart, triggering here, possibly. Okay, looking for another leg down for a second pullback. Uh-oh. 2 bull bars in a row. Can you convince me to go long? Even on the first entry? Goodness gracious. All these geese doing outside. What's going on out there? Why are geese still here? I thought they would migrated by now. Okay. Okay. Second pullback. I was looking for. Can we get it? Here's the question. I feel like most likely we'll get the second pullback. Got the second pullback. Doesn't even touch the 20 EMA though. Doesn't even touch the 20 EMA. And it's not necessarily a good setup. Doesn't touch the 20 EMA. It looks weird to me. Honestly, does look a little weird to me. It's like entry long, but doesn't touch any supports. That's the main issue for me right now. And for that reason, I'm out. I'll be right back.
Five-minute trap.
All right, second entry long here. Do I like it? Not really. It's coming after two dojis with big wicks. This could immediately reverse the moment you enter in. It's a weird looking trade. Creates an outside bar, in fact. To me, it's a little bit weird. I'm just gonna sit on my pause. It just looks weird to me. I don't know what's going on.
5-minute trap.
Try to touch the 20 MA. Second entry long does trigger. Strong bull bar. Outside bar, strong bull bar. Breakout mode. It just looks weird to me. It's a little bit confusing to me. The fact that I'm not feeling confident at all right now. It just looks weird. I don't like these wicks. It feels like there are scalpers here. It is interesting though. It comes exactly to my break even on my trade that I entered in, and bounces off of my break even here. Essentially the 20 MA. It might be those people who went short here like I did. They came out break even and it's causing it to bounce back up. Because in order to exit your short, you need to buy. So by buying, you're causing it to reverse. Right? By closing your shorts, you're causing this to go up higher. And you know what? In a sense, it kind of comforts me because it feels like then there were institutions doing what I just did, going short here, and they just they just have the ability to keep going short, keep scaling in, and they made money on all the scale-ins and came out break even on the first entry, on the first trade. Cool. I mean that's from the price action what I'm seeing what happened, but that's crazy. Two bull bars in a row. I guess I'll be convinced. It turned always in long right here. I guess we're looking for a new high at this point. What a confusing and slow market. Okay. Interesting. I think for certain we'll test the high. Maybe not. I'm just curious to see what happens here. I don't think I'm gonna enter a trade. I think I'm done for today. We're gonna just call it a week, and yeah, some decent profits over the week. Not as much as I wanted, but decent still, and prevent myself from ruin. Yeah, there's no setup here. All right, Panis. Yeah. Sorry that we couldn't get anything more. Couldn't do better than this, but it is what it is. A lot of lessons learned. Yeah, don't go against the two bull bars. Could have waited for a signal bar if I thought it was trading range, and that would have been a good sell here. Lessons learned. I think in the long run it's gonna be good for me, and we'll get there. Pandas. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Hope you guys are killing it, and the name of the game is patience. It is patience, and we're gonna find the day that we love. Like this whole debacle, the first 45 minutes of trade, it was just it's just super annoying and just makes things ultra confusing. But we will get a day where it's gonna be just fit our training style so perfectly, um, and it's gonna be amazing. Today, not the day, and you gotta take the hits on days like today. It is what it is. I think overall, uh, what I learned is invaluable, and um, yeah, moving forward, we won't make these mistakes again. So, that being said, Pandas, I hope you have an amazing weekend. I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. As always, have a trading bliss. Bye.